Welcome to WallySaysSleep. I'm Wally, and tonight I'll be reading you a gentle story to help your mind slow down and let your body drift into a deep rest. All you need to do is get comfortable, close your eyes, and let the words carry you away. Tonight's story is about a lighthouse, a quiet town, and a sky full of stars. On a quiet cliffside above the ocean, there's still a lighthouse. Not a grand one, not the kind you find in the big cities or tourist maps, but a small, weathered tower that had been there for nearly 100 years. Its red roof faded from the sun, and the white stones were soft from years of salt and wind. But still, it stood proudly, blinking its warm yellow lights out to the sea. Inside the lighthouse lived a man named Eli. He was the last lighthouse keeper in the town of Windermere, a place where waves whispered to the rocks and the stars always came out early. Every night, Eli lighted the lamp, climbed to the top, and sit his favorite chair watching the sea roll into the sky, deep and endless. He didn't have much, a kettle, journal, and a telescope, and that was enough. But what made Eli the happiest was watching the stars. He believed that each one had its own name, its own story, and some nights he whispered to them as if they were old friends. One evening, as the waves rolled calmly and the lamp glowed in its usual rhythm, something unusual appeared in the sky. A soft, golden light, different from the stars, moved slowly over the sea. Not a plane, not a comet. It hovered like it was curious. Eli blinked, rubbed his eyes, and aimed his telescope at it. What he saw wasn't frightening. It was peaceful, a floating shape, almost like a glowing boat drifting in the sky. It shimmered, then slowly descended, not onto the sea, but onto the cliff beside the lighthouse. Eli stepped outside, lantern in his hand. The light from the object dimmed until it revealed a small, gentle figure, no taller than a child, with silver blue eyes and a voice like wind in the trees. I've watched your light, the figure said softly. Every night I pass over this world, and yours is the only light that blinks like a heartbeat. I wanted to see it up close. Eli didn't speak at first. He just smiled and nodded. It's just a habit, he said. I light it every night, even though no ships come by it anymore. The visitor looked down towards the sea. Even when no one's watching, you keep it going? Eli nodded again. Some things are worth doing, just to keep the world a little bit softer. The visitor asked if they can sit with him for a while. So they climbed the spiral staircase together, and the sound of Eli boots and the visitor's quiet steps echoing against the stone. At the top, they sat side by side, staring into the vast dark sky filled with stars. Where I came from, the visitor said, light is very rare. Everything is cold and distant. But down here, there's warmth, there's intention, there's care. Eli poured them each a cup of tea, and they sat there in silence. Two souls connected by curiosity and the comfort of the night. Before leaving, the visitor placed something in Eli's hand, a small crystal that glowed with the same golden light. This will never grow out, they said. I thank you for keeping your light going. And just like that, they drifted back into the sky. Eli had never told anyone about that night. From then on, the lighthouse got a little bit brighter. And though he still made tea and still sat alone, he always looked to the stars with a knowing smile. Because now he knew someone somewhere was watching his light, just how he watched the stars. And in that quiet town of Windmere, where the waves whispered and the skies always came early, the lighthouse kept glowing, and Eli kept dreaming, like you are now. Let your thoughts drift. Let the sea carry you. Let the stars above watch over you. Good night.